The 6 billionaires of the Zodiac. The 6 zodiac signs most likely to be billionaires. Let's talk about it, okay? I'm Lamar Townsend. I'm a natural intuitive, clairvoyant, clairaudient, empathic, psychic tarot reader, and I would love to do a personal, private, confidential psychic tarot reading for you. Please contact me at lamartownsendtarot.com or email me at lamar.townsend@gmail.com. If you have any questions, check out the FAQ section and the personal ethics section. So once again, contact me if you would like your own personal, private, confidential psychic tarot reading or birth chart reading. Okay, I also do birth chart readings at lamartownsendtarot.com or email me at lamar.townsend@gmail.com. Also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification button so that you get a notification, which is the bell right next to the subscribe button, so that you get a notification whenever I upload a new awesome video. Okay, also please follow me on Instagram at Lamar Townsend, like me on Facebook, facebook.com/Lamar Townsend official. Okay, and I just appreciate you for listening and watching. Okay, the 6 zodiac signs most likely to be billionaires. Now, let me first start by saying that this does not mean that the other signs do not have the capability of being billionaires. That is so not true. Okay, we all have the capability of being billionaires. Okay, we all have the capability of being successful and having enough money to sustain us, and our families, our ancestors, whatever, for life, eons of years. Okay, we just have to believe in ourselves. We have to know our talents, we have to know our skills, we have to harness those traits of hard work ethic, persistence, detail, paying attention to detail, and also being emotionally intelligent, being intuitive to some degree as well, so that you can also kind of notice the trends, and also connect with the people, because that's important. You can't get wealthy by not connecting to people. I mean, come on, people. And if you do, well, good luck keeping that wealth. So anyways, because you have to give back, right? You have to give back. That's what it's all about. You can't just take and be greedy. All right. So now, with that being said, my PSA to those who want to get wealthy, I guess, of course we want to be wealthy, but we also must give back. Okay, that's what it's all about. All right. So with that being said, the 6 zodiac signs most likely to be wealthy, to be billionaires, are Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio, and Cancer. All right. Now, Aries, be aggressive. Aries are super duper aggressive. Okay, they're ruled by Mars. So Aries get what they want. All right, they get what they want, and if they want money, they're gonna get it. All right. Now, Aries, they're smart because they know that money can't be the end goal. It can be, but you're gonna get found out, right? If that's your end goal. So Aries are smart. They pick a field that they're good in, and they strive to be the best at it. And naturally, they do get to the top. They are the best because they just have that Mars energy. They have the stamina, they have the persistence, they have the will to get it done, and they're gonna get it done. Aries is also a leader by nature, so people will follow an Aries who knows what they're talking about. So you know Aries are very smart people, inventive people, very regal people. So these are the types of people who travel, with the best of the best, only on the best of the best, like they just want the best of the best, Aries. So, Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus rules money, passion, friendship, harmony, and beauty. So, we have to remember that Taurus is an earth sign, okay? The earthiest of the earth signs. And what do I mean by that? Well, what I mean by that is we have to think earthy. What is earthy? Earthy is always typically, to humans associated with being green, being maybe not being the most freshest, cleanest person, because you're earthy. He uses those earthy products, so that means it's not like it's earthy, like. But no, earthy is actually resourceful. Being resourceful. Um, saving the planet, doing good things for the planet, doing good things for other people. That's earthy energy. So, in any of these like richest, wealthiest lists, you will typically find at least one, two, maybe not, maybe all three, of the earth signs on that list, because the earth signs are resourceful, they're practical, they're earthy, but in a good way. Not to say there's a bad earthy, because I don't think there's a bad earthy. Maybe if you stink a little, not a good thing, but Tauruses tend to not be stinky people. All right. So with that being said, nonetheless, they're hard workers, very extremely hard workers, very devoted to their job, to their craft, very devoted to whatever it is that gets them to the top. And they will stay there. They will hold down that position for as long as they want to. All the earth signs will. They're not going to let you take their spot. Like it's just not going to happen. All right. Like an earth sign, a Taurus, they are hard workers. They have that Venus energy, so they attract things to them. They attract beauty to them. They're just very charismatic people. So they use that charisma to their advantage. All right. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, another earth sign, and here we have Saturn, which is a self-disciplined sign, a planet. It's a planet that rules the time. It rules time. It rules the past. It rules karma. It rules debt. It rules weight. So here we have someone who's money focused, who understands money to a certain degree, who understands the field that money is grown in. They understand the material realm. They understand the kind of earthly realm, so to speak. So Capricorns once again are very good at being resourceful, being practical, being on time, being studious, being ambitious, going overachieving sometimes, learning everything, like stuff they don't even really need to know, but they just want to know because it's a part of the job, and they want to know everything about that job. They want to know everything about that position. Capricorn is the one who, you know, very detailed, very resourceful. They're also going to be a little bit frugal, and that's how often they kind of get their wealth and maintain their wealth, is by being very, very frugal, saving up their money, investing, spending things on, that are important. Not spending money on frivolous things, like materialistic things. Capricorns are those type of people who will, take their money, invest. They don't necessarily have to build their wealth off of solely building something, building an empire, or working, for a company, or working, 60 hours a week. No, Capricorns are smart. They once again, they understand the money and the way money works. And they understand the realm that money works in, right? So naturally, they're going to kind of understand, well, I should put this money, this energy towards good use to let it grow, so I don't have to work so hard, right? So, Capricorns can be prone to investing and allowing their wealth to grow that way. So Virgo is our next on the list, and Virgo is once again an earth sign ruled by Mercury. So Virgo has that, quick-witted, very intelligent, very smart, very studious Mercury energy. Very detailed as well, very analytical, very structured and organized. So Virgos are, they get to the top by being the best at what they do. Get to the top by being hard on themselves. They get to the top by being able to see other people's weaknesses, and also being able to see their own weaknesses. Virgos are kind of the therapists of the zodiac, but they're their own therapists a lot of the times. Whereas some zodiac signs will just do, but they're not actually checking in with themselves and kind of thinking, kind of seeing what's going on up there in the mind, because sometimes if you're not all the way there in the mind, if you're not organized in the mind, if you're not, if you have no sense of direction going on up there, well, then you can do and not see any results. But Virgo's the type of person where it's like, no, I need to kind of think things through. I need to come up with a plan before I do, so that when I finally do, things go smoothly. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what Virgos do. They're just very detailed, very analytical, very smooth thinkers, very smooth people who they see an opportunity and they slide right into it. Okay. Scorpio. Scorpios are ruled by both Pluto and Mars. Scorpios are they deal with the psychological. Scorpios are psychological people. They understand the human brain. They understand how the human brain works. They understand people on a very deep psychological, very deep spiritual level. So often Scorpios are good salesmen. Scorpios are really, really good at knowing what the people want. Once again, having that pulse on the people and their emotions, right? So, but also having a pulse on your own emotions and knowing where your own strengths and your weaknesses lie, and playing up their strengths. And I think that's where Scorpios really shine. And they're also really, really good. Once again, they're good at research. They're good at psychological. So Scorpio's really good at understanding people. So I think Scorpios, because they understand people on such a deep level, because they you know understand people, but also are typically good at saving their money as well, and really good at kind of knowing what things are right to invest in naturally, intuitively. And once again, that intuition, I think it serves them. It serves them really well. They are people who can easily build wealth and know just what to do with it. Cancer, last on this list, is a cardinal sign. So Cancer's an initiator, and I know some of you are like, why is Cancer on this list? Don't sleep on Cancer, okay? Let's not sleep on Cancer. All right, Cancers are actually very hard workers. Cancers are they are the cardinal they're a cardinal sign. So the cardinal signs are initiators. They are the doers. They are the people that make change happen. So sometimes a Cancer will get too deep into themselves, and get a little stuck. But when a Cancer comes out of that crab shell, honey, oh, you better watch out, because they are on a mission. And they might be on a mission to be a billionaire, and it's going to happen, okay? We have to remember that Cancers are very intuitive. They are easily able to tell what people are feeling, and because of that, obviously they know what they're feeling. So if they're feeling something, they are passionate about it. They're gonna work hard and be the best of the best. You know, and a Cancer isn't really too flashy, so they're not the type like to go go overboard. You know what I'm saying? Like they live comfortably, like they live in society, like they typically are not flashy people. So you may not know that a Cancer is actually wealthy, like until you go to their house or something, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful, this is so big. Because we have to remember that the home is the oasis for Cancer. So that's probably where you're going to see most of their wealth come through. But they're very hard workers. We have to remember that the polar opposite sign is Capricorn, so they're very hard workers. Very studious people, very smart people, very intelligent people, very creative people as well. This may be where their strengths lie, and their creativity, their charisma, their sense of humor, their ability to nurture people, and to just know what will make people feel better. What will make people feel a certain way that the Cancer needs them to feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a Cancer. So these are, in my opinion, the 6 zodiac signs most likely to be billionaires. That does not mean that Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or Pisces, Sagittarius, or Leo cannot be billionaires, okay? They definitely can be billionaires, okay? It's all about knowing where your strengths and weaknesses lie, and saving on to your money, saving on to your wealth as well. That's what it's all about, too. Being able to maintain that status, okay? So with that being said, you guys, we're all wealthy in our own ways, okay? Let's just get real, all right? Let's be honest about that. We're all wealthy. We all have to, also accept that and be conscious of that. What ways are you wealthy? What ways am I wealthy? Well, one way I'm wealthy is this YouTube channel. Like, this YouTube channel provides me with so much happiness, like knowledge. Like, I'm learning as I grow. You guys are learning as you watch me, so it's not always about money. Sometimes it's more than money. So with that being said, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Contact me for your own personal private reading at lamartownsendtarot.com, or email me at lamar.townsend@gmail.com if you have any questions. Check out the FAQ section or the personal ethics section. Also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button. Also, please follow me on Instagram at Lamar Townsend. Like me on Facebook, facebook.com/Lamar Townsend Official. And I appreciate you. Until next time.